Hey guys, Pro1701 here, and today we're going to be doing a quick review of Spider-Man No Way Home. And I really enjoyed this movie. I liked it. I'm not going to sit here and nitpick it like some people do, because my main take when I went into the theater was how much I'm going to enjoy it. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's easily my favorite Spider-Man movie. It's the only Spider-Man movie where I've just really come out of it totally like, oh, I love this movie. All of the others I've liked and enjoyed to one degree or another, because I was in college when the original trilogy came out, or at least the first two movies of the original trilogy, and I like those. They're all good. Even three I can watch. But this is the first one where I'm just like, I need to own that. I need to buy the steelbook of that when it comes out. So where to begin? I love that they got back. Gonna delve into spoilers. I love that they got back so many people from the other movies. I love seeing Alfred back as Doc Ock. He is so good. He has some really humorous moments in this too, which I really enjoyed. He's gonna kill us all. I like the fight at the beginning. I like how he tries to absorb the nanotechnology from Tom Holland's suit, and that instead is a bad idea, as Tom Holland's able to hack the arms. Because the technology of Tom Holland's universe is just more advanced than the technology of the Raimi universe. I love that. That's pretty neat. I love that once Doc Ock gets that chip in his head, he does become a good guy again. Because he always struck me as a good guy, just with the voices in his head kind of manipulating him. So I love the fact that as soon as he gets back to normal, he is a good guy. I like that he saves up to help stop Electro and shut him down. I really enjoyed a lot of his scenes in the movie. Sandman seems a little unnecessary, and some of his actions don't quite make sense, because you figure he wants to get back home, so it doesn't make any sense why he's fighting on the other bad guy's side. He feels a little shoehorned in. Not bad. I mean, they balance their villains pretty well in this movie. And it's weird that Sandman never really just looks like Marco until the end. He just kind of looks like a Sandman instead of just looking like Marco like he did in 3. Now, this could be because he's been Sandman so long that he can't really remember how to hold himself together, or he can't even remember fully what he looks like. That's possible. Or maybe they just wanted to save the emotional punch when he does get converted back to normal at the end, so it has that emotional punch that hits with the audience, which works. It does work. Lizard also feels very underutilized, kind of like he's just there. He doesn't do a lot. I do love a couple of his things, like when he's like, no way, that's his girlfriend. No way, that's funny. And when he gets turned back human, that's a pretty nice little moment, but he doesn't really do a lot. Electro is good in this. I love that they start out with him looking blue, like Amazing Spider-Man 2, and then I like how he converts back into his human body, which is probably a relief for Jamie Foxx. I enjoy his character arc in it, with him kind of trying to find his way. And I love that conversation he has with Spider-Man at the end about, I always thought you were black. Oh, Max, I'm sorry. I started laughing when he said that. There's got to be a black Spider-Man out there somewhere, right? It's a nice little shout out to Miles, because I like Miles. I'm hoping eventually we get Miles in a live-action Spider-Man. I think he would be great. Like, if they do a Spider-Man 4 for Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, that would be a great way to introduce Miles in that universe if they wanted. Because you could give nice closure to Tobey's Spider-Man while introducing Miles. Of course, they probably want Miles in the MCU, to be honest. Let's see. I'm trying to remember some of the other, besides just Goblin. Goblin, of course, man. Good Lord, Goblin. My mind is blanking on the actor's name who plays him, and I cannot believe that, because he's such a good actor, but he's so good in that role. He makes such a good Joker. He would make such a good Joker. That laugh! I think that laugh could be even better than Mark Hamill's Joker, and that's saying something. Just that laugh of his. I knew in the trailer when I heard it, I was like, oh my goodness, they actually got him back to do Goblin. I can't believe my mind is blanking on that. Goblin is definitely, if I had to pick a main villain for the movie, which makes sense. Goblin's such a strong villain. It's such a good performance. He does, William Dafoe, that's it. William Dafoe does such a good job alternating between Norman Osborn and the Goblin in this. And you see Norman is just kind of broken because of everything he's been through and trying to figure out what's going on. And he has some nice touching moments too, but man, when he is Goblin, ooh. Norman's on sabbatical, honey. Oh, he's so good in that. And just, I love that end fight. He pulls out that blade, he's just like, he's so good in this. He's so good in this. He makes such a good villain. Can the Spider-Man come out and play? Everyone else is fine. Zendaya, I think, is really good as MJ in this one. Her best performance in the role. Ned has some serious moments while also being great comedy relief. I like the interactions between Tom Holland and Benedict in this, Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. It's really good. The movie balances its humor really well with what's going on. The MCU and Sony, at least lately, have been really good about having this formula for how they do like the drama parts, the action parts, the humor parts. They balance that really, really well in these superhero movies. So it has some very amusing parts. The bits about, look, Steven, you call me sir. All of that little bit is just absolutely hilarious. I enjoy watching Spider-Man and Benedict interact. It's really, really neat. And then, of course, the bringing in, of course, the two Legacy Spider-Men is great. I've always felt Andrew got kind of shafted, which, don't get me wrong,